Hello everybody, how you doing? This is Fahad and this video is about the entities in HTML. So some characters in the HTML are reserved. So to use those reserved characters, we use character entities. Character entities are used to display the reserved characters in the HTML. There are the two ways of using entities. You can use either by the entity name or entity number. So there is a one entity number and as well as one entity name for each character. So when you use the entity number, before using a number, you have to use these symbols and the hash symbol, and when you are using the entity name you only have to use the and symbol. So let's just go to the editor and use two or three entity characters. So I have just written the three entity character of the three reserved keywords. You can't use the reserved keyword, so I want to use the sign of greater than and sign of lesser than, but these characters will end up mixing up with the tags. How can I use it then? We can use the reserved characters by using their entity name or entity number. If I just want to use a sign of greater than, so how would I use that? So for that, now what you need to do, you either use the entity number of greater than or you use the entity name of that symbol. Okay, for now I'm using its entity number and I also want to use its entity name. So let me just copy this and give it a space. Let me just save this and run it again. Okay, these are the comments, so just ignore them. So now you can see the sign of greater than, which is entity number and as well as its entity name. So let me just use the entity name and entity number of the less than sign. Save it again and run it again. Now you can see the sign of less than with its entity number and its entity name. Okay, we also have the entity number and entity name of the non-breaking space. For example, you have a situation. Let me just copy this. Okay, so I want to space. So alright, so let me just save this and run it again. Now if I just give a lot of space, a lot of the white space between off and space word, and save it again and run it again, but you won't see any difference because the HTML ignores the blank space. So how can I give a non-breaking space? You can give it by using its entity name or its entity number. Alright, so let me use both of these. Okay, so let's just assume I want to give the space of 3 spaces. Okay, let me just save this and now you would see the spaces, 3 spaces. You can see that. And if I just want to give 5 spaces, 4 spaces, copy this, run it again, save it again. Now you can have the non-breaking space within your HTML file, and this is how you can use it. So this is how we use the entities of the reserved characters. I will give you the link in the description where you can have the list of the different entities of the different characters. Alright, so this is all for this video. If you really find it helpful, hit the like button and subscribe the channel, and bye bye.